Hi, fourth grade, it's Mrs. Boswell, and we are going to be doing Module 3, okay? And we're going to do factor breakdowns. So we're going to be looking at multiplication equations and breaking down the factors within those multiplication equations. So this is Module 3, factor breakdowns. It's a different way to look at multiplication problems, okay? And this is going to be on page 55 of my slides. And the fun part today, fourth grade, it's only one slide. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and open it up to page 55. Here we go. Trying to make that look nice for you. Nice and even. Okay, so it says, our objective says, I can break down a factor to solve a multiplication problem. Sometimes, especially when you're doing nines and we don't know those multiplication facts right off our head, here is another way to look at multiplication facts. Okay, so if I look at this number, 8 times 3, I know 3s are pretty easy, but when I get to 8s, it's a little hard. So I'm going to take that 8 and I'm going to decompose it. I'm going to break it apart into other factors. Okay? I know that the two numbers that can make up 8, right? And that's easy for me, are always 5s. I can always do quick multiples of 5s in my head. So I know that I can do 5 plus what gives you 8? 5 and 3 give you 8, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply those two numbers by 3. So you're going to do 5 times 3 and then 5 times 3 and then 3 times 3, right? Well, what is 5 times 3? It's 15, right? And then what's 3 times 3? Real fast, it's 9. Well, what's 15 plus 9? I know 15 plus 5 of that 9 is 20, so it's 24 real fast, right? So I know that 8 times 3 is 24. Now that was a fast breakdown. Could I have broken that 8 times 3 down another way? Okay, 8 times 3, right? Ooh, I could have broken down that 8 into 4 times 4, because I know that 4 times 3 and 4 times 3, they're both 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. Okay? So when I am looking at a number and I'm multiplying or trying to find it, I can use other factors to break it down. So I'm kind of doing like a number bond. Okay? So that's another way I want you to be looking at these. Okay? Let's look at 7 times 2. What are other factors? If you've noticed, I'm always starting with a bigger number because the smaller one is a lot easier. Okay, so I'm going to look at 7 times 2. Well, I know the bigger number is 7. Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to break it back down into a number bond, right? I'm telling you, 5s are easy for me, so I'm going to do a 5. Now, if that's not easy for you, don't do that. Okay, I'm going to do 5 and 2. Okay, well, if I take those numbers and I multiply them, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 times 2 is 4. Oh, 10 plus 4 is 14. Oh, 7 times 2 is 14. Okay, could I have written that a different way? Yeah, I could have taken that number 7 and I could break it down into 4 and 3, right? So I know that 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. Add those together. 8 plus 6 is 14. Okay? I'm just looking at different ways to quickly multiply 7 times 2. Now, some of you can already just do 7 times 2. That's easy. Okay? But sometimes when we're not quite there and getting that math fact, this is another easy way to do it. Okay? Let's look at our next one. 4 times 9. Okay, I know 4 is pretty easy. It's where 9s get me. So I'm going to break apart that 9. I'm going to break it apart into 5 and 4. Okay, take those, and I'm going to take 5 times 4 is 20. And then 4 times 4 is 16. We learned that yesterday, right? 20 plus 16. Oh, that's easy. 6. Then 1 and a 2 is 3. Oh, 36. So 4 times 9 is 36. Okay? Make this as easy as possible. This is just another way to multiply, but breaking down a factor to multiply it a little faster. Because if you can't just say 4 times 9 is 36, you have to find other strategies, and this is just another strategy. Okay, I can see this. 5 times 6. Now, a lot of you are like, Mrs. Bosley said 5s are so easy. You're right, they are pretty easy, but not for everybody. Okay, so I'm already going to do this. I'm already going to do this and break this down. Because again, I still like my 5s. I'm going to break this down into 5 and 1. I'm going to break down that 6 into 5 and 1. All right, well, 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 5 times 1 is 5. That equals 30. 25 plus 5 is 30. Oh, 5 times 6 is 30. So you have to decide what is the best strategy for you, but you are going to see if you can use this strategy. I want you to try it. You are trying to find other factors, breaking it down and finding other factors to quickly find out what is that multiplication equation equal? What is that product? Good luck today.